Not just a war of words or a diplomatic offensive where India has boycotted the SAARC summit in Pakistan. Overnight, there seems to have been some military exchange as well. Shereen joins us on the phone line for more on the political as well as the market implications. Shereen?
Well, that is right. You just heard from the DG of Military Operations explaining to us what exactly has transpired last night. There was a crucial Cabinet Committee on Security meeting this morning as well. Now, as you heard, it's very, very clear that the army seemed to have picked up specific and credible information that terrorist teams had positioned themselves at launchpads at the LOC with the intention to infiltrate. And hence the army conducted surgical strikes last night to deal with those launchpads. According to the DG of Military Operations, significant casualties to terrorists and those supporting them on account of the surgical strikes. But it's also important to point out, as we just heard in that press conference, that there are no further strikes that are anticipated as of now. Of course, if there is provocative action, the army is fully prepared. But as of now, as you heard from the DG Military Operations, there will be no further strikes. And they claim, or at least seem to have believed, that at the end of last night's surgical strike, matters are under control. But if there is provocation, the Indian army is fully prepared. It is not just at a diplomatic level, but it is also at a military level that we are now seeing some activity and some action. And it's also important to put this in context because there have been, events on the border. In fact, as we just heard from the DGMO, that almost 20 infiltration attempts were foiled by the army this year itself. So this is going to be a matter that will continue to be pursued both on the diplomatic front and at the military level as well. But for now, and it is important for us to highlight this, that as of today, the army has very categorically stated that the surgical strikes that took place last night have ended, and unless there is a further provocation, we perhaps will not see the army pursue that eventuality. But that's an option on the table.
All right. Thanks so much, Shereen, for joining in. By the way, just focus on the Nifty. We moved to the low point of the day. Now we have sold off close to around 75 points from the top of the day. And at one point of time, it was looking like 8,800 is going to be tested.